Hello, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Hello, everybody. Thank you for your patience. I wasn't able to get on live with the new updated Instagram, so here we are. Thank you so much for joining. Eugenia, hey. Hey, Nikki. Mar. Hey, Josvel. Hey, Jess. Hi, Ute. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hello, Katie. Is the whole fam bam there? Do the boys have their mats down? Eleanor, hey. Hi, Carmen. Hola, Della. Happy birthday. Hi, Tyler. Brittany, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Britta. Hello, Mom. Ifa, mi chica. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. And again, thanks for your patience. Had a little bit of technical, what is happening with the new updated Instagram. So here we are. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so glad to see that people are able to join. Those of you in the States, thank you for joining me before your big day, before your big feast. Those of you out here in Europe, I guess you're probably not even getting ready for dinner yet. So thank you so much for joining me today. I do wish that I could be there with my family, of course. But I wanted to be here with you all and share this special day and a moment of gratitude with you all. So thank you for joining me and for keeping me company. It means so much to me to be able to offer this class for you today. It's going to be a class with a focus on opening the heart. So our heart space, in general, we walk around like this often during the day, especially when we're in a state of fight or flight and when our sympathetic nervous system is turned on. And we do this to protect our vital organs, including the heart and the lungs. So we do this as a way to protect ourselves. Unfortunately, these days, we've been interpreting a full email box, a hard conversation with our boss or a partner as a threat to our lives. And because of that, we've become more taken on the habit of drawing our shoulders in and protecting ourselves. Although it's protecting our vital organs, it's also an energetic space that we are closing off, the heart space. So today is going to be focused on opening up the heart space, both physically in the chest and the shoulders, but as well as energetically. The heart space is where we carry love, compassion, connectedness, and gratitude. So I would like you to tune into that beautiful space of connectedness today, especially those of you who are not able to gather with friends and family. I'd like you to connect to a space of love and, of course, gratitude. So gratitude is something that may be easy to tune into when things feel good, but when things are challenging, it's more difficult to come to a space of gratitude, but it's absolutely necessary, and that's exactly what can kind of pull us out of any space of negative thinking or feeling sad or low or disconnected. So join me today with a gentle practice. This will be for all levels with a focus on a grateful heart. So when you're ready, we will come to a comfortable seat on the mat. So you can cross your legs in any way that's comfortable for you. And we'll start by taking a few deep breaths. So bring the shoulders up by the ears, give them a nice big squeeze up there, and then pull them back and down the back. Twice more. Inhale, bringing the shoulders up, and exhale. And one more time, deep breath in, squeezing the arms up, 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 and exhale, relaxing them down. Go ahead and place one hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Taking a moment to connect with your breath, connect with the breath that you've brought with you onto your mat today. What can you observe about the breath, its depth and its pace? When you breathe in, what moves? Can you notice an expansion in the chest or the belly? Maybe the shoulders are rising up on the inhales. How can you soften with each exhale? Taking 3 more breaths here, observing the breath as you take a deep breath in. Observing the body soften on your exhale. Before we begin our practice today, taking a moment to identify at least 3 things or people in your life for which you are grateful right now in this moment, in this very moment right here sitting on your mat. On your next inhale, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, exhale. When you're ready, relax the hands down. We'll start to add some movement to the body. So inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, taking a deep breath in, interlace the fingers, and then flip the palms up, getting a nice stretch, maybe tick-tocking from side to side. Then inhale, press the hands up. And exhale, round the spine. So we're going to draw the belly button in, tuck the chin, press the hands forwards. Then inhale, lift back up. And exhale, round the spine. Once more. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, rounding. Press the hands forward. Good. Take a deep breath in. Bring the arms up overhead. Flip the palms. Slowly relaxing the hands down to the sides. Keeping the right hand down, we'll take the left arm up and over. A nice side body stretch here. So lift up on the inhale. And then on the exhale, add a little bit of depth. Keep the heart open. Shoulder relaxed. No crowding the heart here. We're opening it up. Creating a nice open space of vulnerability. A space that's ready to both give and receive love. Then inhale, coming through to center. On your exhale, take the right arm up and over. On your next inhale, coming back through to center, and exhale, walking the fingertips forward. We'll melt the body down. So think about rounding the spine here. Don't worry about how far we're reaching. So round the spine, rest the head down, relax the head, maybe shake the head no or nod yes. If you're simply leaning forward, that's fine as well. Just really allowing the head and the neck to relax. And then slowly crawling back up, and we'll switch the legs. So bring the other leg on top or out in front. If you prefer, you can sit up on the knees. Take an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, and on an exhale, bring the hands behind the back. We're going to grab for opposite elbows. For me, it's more like the wrist. So if you have tight shoulders like me, maybe it's the wrist. Maybe you can grab for the elbows. But taking the hands behind the back, and then be mindful here. Pulling the shoulders back. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. You can stay here and focus on the opening of the upper body, or if you'd like, slowly start to melt forward. But don't lose the shoulders. Keep drawing the shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, breathing in and out through the nose. The head starts to relax. Slowly rising up, and we're going to switch the arms. So bring the opposite arm on the bottom. This is the one that's going to feel like a bit of an awkward clasp here. Reset, lengthen through the spine, pull the shoulders back, creating space in the heart. Inhale, and exhale. Slowly begin to fold forward if you'd like, or remain seated upright and really breathe into the front line of the body. Wherever you are, relaxing the head, the neck. And rising up, and then releasing the arms out to the sides, maybe noticing some tingling. And then we'll come into a tabletop position. So we'll bring the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. On an inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow pose, and then pull the shoulders down the back. So we're drawing the chest and the heart through. If it feels nice, maybe even opening through the throat. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, round the spine into cat. Let the head hang heavy, pull the belly button up and towards the spine. Then we'll start to move with the breath. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. And nice and slowly exhale, rounding the spine into cat. Twice more. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And slow breath out. Coming to a tabletop. We'll tuck the toes and press back to downward facing dog. So lift the knees off of the earth, press the chest back towards the thighs. Now look down at the toes and keep the chest pressed back and start to straighten the legs. The legs don't need to go completely straight. Maybe straighten one at a time, kind of pedaling out the feet. Get a nice stretch on the backs of the legs. Then take an inhale, look up at the hands, and slowly walk the feet all the way to the top of your mat for a ragdoll pose. Feet are about hip-width distance apart, knees are bent. Melt the belly on top of the thighs, let the arms hang heavy here. Kind of dangling down towards the earth, maybe swaying side to side. If you'd like, you can interlace pinkies and opposite elbow creases. Nod yes, really relaxing the head. Then relax the fingertips towards the earth and slowly begin to roll all the way up to standing. Going all the way up. Bring the shoulders up by the ears and exhale down the back. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Lift up, look up, and then ground down through the feet. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, bringing the hands to the heart. Taking a moment to set an intention for your practice here. What is it that you'd like to tune in today? A sense of gratitude, love, compassion, connectedness. Maybe choosing an intention for the thing that you feel that you're lacking in this moment, and use this practice to invite a little bit more of it in. And take an inhale through the nose and open the mouth. Exhale. Relax the arms down by the sides. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, straight legs if you can, folding all the way down to the earth. On an inhale, lift halfway, pulling the heart through. And on an exhale, bring the hands back to the earth, stepping back to a high plank pose, preparing for Chaturanga. Chaturanga, the knees can be up or down. Keep the elbows as close to the body as you can as you lower halfway down. Inhale, open, lift up. So we're going to draw the hips towards the wrists, the shoulders back, heart through. And then use the exhale to take you back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, look at the hands. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, show me your beautiful heart. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, and exhale, hands to the heart. This time, bringing the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, pull the hands down, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Slight bend in the knees, inhale, and exhale, start to lower the belly onto the thighs, the arms come up overhead, a nice release there in the shoulders. If that's not possible, you can take the hands just behind the back, like we did seated, and melt forward. Otherwise, keep bringing the arms overhead. Maybe start to straighten the legs. Bend the knees, melt the belly to the thighs, hands lower. Inhale, lifting up to chair pose. Bending the knees, tucking the tailbone, engaging that lower belly, arms right out from the shoulders. Inhale, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift halfway, pull the heart through, and exhale, hands come down, stepping back to a high plank pose, chaturanga. If you don't like chaturanga, go straight to downward facing dog anytime you want. We'll take it back together. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg off of the earth. And exhale, bring it through to a low lunge. Drop the left knee down. Take your time to settle in. So the right toes are in front of the right knee. So if you have your foot back here, go ahead and step it forward. Then start to lower down into the hips, lengthening the left hip flexor. You can keep your hands as they are, or bring the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the hands down the back leg. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And if you can, slowly draw the gaze up towards the ceiling. If you lose your balance, no worries. Take your time to come back in. Lower the hips a little bit more. Good. Bring your gaze back to center. Inhale, the arms come up. And exhale, both hands down. Stepping back to a high plank pose. Chaturanga. Making our way together to downward facing dog. Full breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale to a low lunge. Drop the right knee down. Bring the hands on top of the left thigh. Should be warming up by now. Our heart opening practice is a fire practice. Builds heat in the body. Make sure that the left toes are in front of the left knee. Hands can stay right here on the thigh, or for more of a challenge, bring the arms behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the hands down the right leg. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and start to lift the gaze. Maybe peel the hands away from that right leg. Hips drop lower, lengthen. Take your time, bring your gaze back to center. Inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, hands to the earth. Take your time to step back, downward facing dog or chaturanga. Meeting together in down dog. Inhale, the right leg comes high. Exhale to a low lunge. This time, spin the back foot flat onto the earth to 45 degrees. We'll rise up to warrior one. So the right knee is facing forward, bending. The left leg is straightening. Maybe the layers are coming off if you're warm as well. So warrior one, we're working to square the hips towards the front of the mat. So draw the shoulders square. That will help to square those hips. The arms come up overhead. Stay right here or bring the hands behind the back, just like we've been doing. Interlace the fingers. Draw the hands down the back leg. Breathing. When you're ready, slowly melt the belly right on top of the right leg, and then bring the arms up overhead. If you're pregnant, make sure that the belly is on the inside of the right thigh, rather than putting any pressure on the belly. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, lifting up. On an exhale, cactus open the arms so the elbows drop down. All 10 fingers face towards the front of your mat, opening through the chest. What are you inviting in here? What are you willing to give? What are you willing to receive? Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step back, high plank pose. Chaturanga. Are you breathing? Are you opening? Are you smiling? Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Back foot comes down to 45 degrees. Take your time to rise up. Good, squaring the shoulders, squaring the hips. Shoulders relax down the back. Strong right leg. Hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. On an inhale, draw those hands down as we open through the heart, open through the chest. Keep the feet strong, grounded as you lower the belly on top of the thigh or draw it on the inside of the leg if needed. Arms come up, overhead, really rinsing those shoulders, creating space in the body, physically and energetically. On an inhale, rising up, take the hands with you. Exhale, cactusing the arms, palms face forward. Bend deeper into the left knee if you can. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, both hands to the earth. Step back, high plank pose, chaturanga, or downward facing dog. We'll all meet together in down dog. Come down to the knees. We'll come to a child's pose. So open the knees wide. Bring the big toes to touch behind you. Drop the hips down to the heels. Extend the arms out and then rest the forehead down onto the earth. Take a nice rest here. The belly is melting in between the legs. The body is melting onto the earth. What can you notice about your breath? What can you notice about the body? What shift have you already experienced since the start of your practice? Can you breathe more deeply into that space in the middle of the chest, into the heart center? Slowly coming up through a tabletop. We'll press back, downward facing dog. Walk the feet to the top of the mat and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Come into our balancing series. How are we feeling? Can I get some emojis? Are we still there? We'll start with tree pose. So we'll start with the right foot down. The left foot will come to the ankle, the calf, or the thigh. So if you want, you can keep the toes on the earth or start to bring the foot up, but do not press the foot against the knee. So the foot is either below or above the knee. This right hip, make sure that we're not sitting into it. So we're drawing it in. You're pressing the leg against the foot. Thanks for all the love. I love it. Thank you. Hands at the heart. You can stay here, or if you'd like, start to bring the arms up overhead, growing the branches of your tree. If you'd like to add on, you can take the hands behind the back, grab for opposite elbows, or interlace the fingers and pull the hands down. Slowly release, bring the hands to the heart, and gently place the left foot down and shake it out. Shake the hips, shake the legs, do a little dance. We're all home alone, so dance like no one's watching. Then we'll place the left foot down, rooted down onto the earth. The right foot can come to the ankle, keeping the toes down, the calf, or all the way past the knee up to the thigh. Take the hands to the heart, shoulders relax. So we're still expanding through the chest, through the heart center. In every single posture, this is expanding, opening, holding space. You can either stay with the hands at the heart or slowly bring the arms up overhead, finding your balance. Try to look at something in front of you that's not moving. If you'd like to add on, you can bring the hands behind the back, grabbing for opposite elbows, or interlace the fingers. Draw the hands down, draw the heart open. Slowly release. Do something funky with that right leg as you lower it down, and something funky with that left leg. Shake it out. Shake out the hips. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Touch your toes. Bring it back up. Touch your toes. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to a high plank pose. We're going to lower all the way down onto the belly. Take your time. If you're pregnant, then stay in a tabletop. Otherwise, laying down onto the belly, we'll bring the arms out in front. Sphinx pose, fingertips spread wide. We have the tendency here to collapse into the shoulders. So press down into the forearms. This will help to pull the ears away from the shoulders. Slightly draw the heart through. The legs are relaxed, flat onto the earth. And then turn the gaze so that you're gazing straight down in between your thumbs. Keep opening through the heart, expanding through the chest. Breathe into the belly. One more breath. Good, and slowly release. You can bend the knees and rock the feet side to side, a little windshield wiper. Nice release for the lower back. We're going to come into broken wing, one of my favorite chest, shoulder, heart openers. So, going to lay on the belly, extend the right arm straight out from the shoulder. So some of you are going to have your hands facing forward, but the arm is straight out from the shoulder, like this. The left hand is going to stay under the left shoulder, and the right ear is going to come onto the earth. So, on the belly, right arm extended straight out, right ear down, the left hand is under the left shoulder. Press into that hand to start to stack the left hip on top of the right. So we're pulling the belly off of the earth. Okay, so you're opening through the front of this right shoulder. The head is relaxed. Now the legs are not too important. You can have the legs kind of stacked. You can bend one knee up, place it in front or behind. You can even bend both knees. Most importantly is that you're breathing into this heart space, into the chest. If you'd like to add on, you can take the left hand up and around the back, then pull that left shoulder back into space as well. Gently coming back onto the belly. Slowly relaxing that right arm down by the side. Turn the left ear onto the mat. Relax the shoulders. Take a moment for the body to rebound, to reset, to receive. When you're ready, we'll extend the left arm out. You can keep the left ear on the earth just as it was, left arm out, right hand underneath the right shoulder. Use that hand to help you to press into the earth and begin to stack the right hip on top of the left. So we're peeling the belly off of the earth. The right leg can kind of just be hanging out, can stack the legs straight or bent, place the right foot down. The legs should be more or less relaxed. You'll feel the most sensation on the front of the left shoulder and on the chest. If you'd like, you can take the right arm around the back, making sure that that doesn't bring too much weight onto the left shoulder. If it did, then just take the right hand back down onto the earth to help to support the weight. Slowly lowering back onto the belly. Turn the gaze back the other direction. Relax both arms down by the sides. Deep breaths into the belly. And bring the hands to the earth, coming back up to a tabletop. Coming to sit down onto the heels, rest the hands on top of the thighs. Take a deep breath in, big breath out. One more inhale, and a big exhale. We'll come down onto the back. Excuse me for a second. Make our way onto the back for a supine twist. So I'll try to be sideways so you can see. Start with both knees into the chest. Maybe rock side to side, getting a nice release on the lower back. Then relax the left leg down straight. So the left leg is going to be straight out. Hug the right knee in. Take the left hand and use it to cross the right knee across the body. If you're pregnant, you're going to keep both knees together and then drop them down together. Now, I want you to take that right arm and extend it out to the side. So we want both shoulder blades down onto the earth. Both shoulders flat onto the earth, and then add the depth with the leg. The gaze can be straight up or turn towards the right. Take a moment to observe the spaciousness that you're still maintaining in the chest, in the heart space. Take a moment to come back to your intention. What is it that you would like to invite into this space today during your practice and into the rest of your day? Bring both knees back and towards the chest. Maybe draw some circles with the knees. And relax the right leg straight down onto the earth. Hug the left knee in. Use the right hand to cross the knee across the body for supine twist. The left arm extends out, shoulders on the earth. Breathe deeply here into the lungs, creating more space in the front of the body. Where can you soften? Where are you still holding on, experiencing resistance? Can you relax the shoulders, the belly, the legs, the muscles of the face? Gently bring both knees back into the chest. Give them a nice squeeze. We'll come into a dead bug's pose. So the soles of the feet are going to face up towards the sky. The hands can be behind the thighs, at the ankles, or somewhere on the feet. Relax the shoulders. Why don't pandas wear socks? Because they have bare feet. Put a smile on your face, rock side to side. Happy babies on Thanksgiving. Giving yourself a nice massage, giving your spirit a little spirit lift, like a facelift, but for your spirit. With a big smile on your face, maybe even add a giggle. Even if it's forced, add a giggle. It will make you feel better. If you want more of a challenge, see if you can rock and roll the length of your spine and land sitting up at the top of your mat without falling down. So the higher you have your legs, or your hands on your legs, the more challenging it is. See if you can stop and then cross the legs. Bring the feet together to butterfly out open. The knees are butterflied out open. Take an inhale and an exhale, folding forward. Nice release on the back. Relax the shoulders. Opening now through the back of the heart. Slowly rising up, we'll lay all the way down onto the earth. Keep the knees butterflied out open. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Closing the eyes, taking a moment to connect here with your breath. Maybe feeling the heartbeat. Bringing your awareness to the heart space. What sits here beneath the palm? What emotion can you tap into? Or what would you like to invite into the space that you've created today during your practice? Slowly start to extend the legs straight out. Relax the arms down by the sides. Cuddle the shoulders together a little bit underneath the back, elevating the heart. Entering into your final pose, Shavasana, surrendering the entire weight of your body onto the earth. Letting go of the weight of anything that you've carried with you to practice today, anything physical or emotional. Give yourself the grace to leave it here on the earth, just for now. Just for now, completely letting go, observing as the earth is rising up to receive you. Shavasana. Keeping your body in stillness, begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. Observing the belly rise and fall. Beginning to invite some small movements back into the physical body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles. Rocking the head side to side. Extending the arms overhead, a full body stretch, lengthening from the fingertips all the way down to the toes. Take your time rolling over onto one side first. And then gently pressing up to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat, just as we started practice. We'll place both palms over the heart space. Closing or lowering the eyes, returning here to a space of gratitude, identifying 3 different things or people in your life for which you are grateful right now in this moment, sitting right here on your mat. Drawing the palms together at heart center. And then drawing the thumbs to the forehead at third eye center. The divine light in me honors and reflects the divine light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining me today from all different corners of the world. It's been an honor to guide you through your practice today on Thanksgiving. I'm so, so, so grateful for each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for this heart-opening, grateful heart practice on Thanksgiving Day. I'm so thankful for each of you. Thank you for joining. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll have a lot more online yoga coming up. We have a class tomorrow, 11:30 Spain time. That won't work for those of you in California, but if you'd like to join, that's on Zoom. Monday for anybody, Monday full moon yoga online on Zoom. So feel free to let me know if you'd like to sign up. Otherwise, I'll have the links available for you for booking on my website. Love you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Katie. Eleanor, thank you. Thanks, Ella. Ifa. Eugenia, gracias. See you soon, I hope. Thanks, Tyler. Love you, Brittany. So thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you, Adela. Happy birthday. Love you, Mom. Talk to you soon. Gracias, Mar. Josbel, gracias. Besitos. See you soon. Ute, give your girls a big, big hug for me, please. Hi, Daddy. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Carmen. Thanks, Britta. I'm sure we'll see you maybe Sunday. Yay, thanks, Nikki. So fun to see you, too. Thank you, and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hopefully, if I can figure it out, I will download this and have it available for you on IGTV and YouTube. So thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Hi, Isabel. Hello, we just finished. Good to see you pop in. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.